Hello you guys, welcome back to Pancho Things. As I said earlier on the other video, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of an information of what I acquired in order to go hunting and whatnot. Why I got it, for the most part, is because I needed something that it was cheap and that it will do the job. As I'm a beginner, I had no clue what I was getting. Camo, waders, decoys. You need to get everything if you don't have it and if you're not a hunter, which was my case. I had to pretty much acquire everything. This particular video, we're just gonna be talking about what I got clothing wise, and hopefully that's gonna help you guys out if you're starting just like me to make the right decisions and not have to buy things twice or trying to figure it out. Let's get started. If you're gonna be hunting waterfowl, you more likely are gonna be in some form of water, either shallow water, marshes, whatnot. You're gonna need some waders because you're not gonna be all wet trying to retrieve your dogs and putting the decoys and whatnot. For me, this is where I made kind of a mistake, but at the same time was justifiable, and I can use ignorance as an excuse for that one. I got the tie weed waders. They come with them real 3 blades. The real 3 blade print on him. You've got boots attached to it. I've got to say, these things are really cool. Since it's my first season, I don't have a way for you to tell you guys if it's good, if it's not good. I can tell you for what I have tried right now and buying stuff and feeding them and see what's going on. I can give you an idea of what's happening. The reason why I went with the tie weed was the price point. It was compared to other waders, it fit in my pocket properly. I know that you can get things that are used, and there is a lot of options for you. You got Let Go, you got Facebook Marketplace. I got these guys, and the first thing that I noticed is that these things are thick. So when I test them out and I put them on, man, I was sweating my life off. And in Southern California, we don't have so much of a cold winter, so this is gonna be really interesting because probably by the time that I finish with my first hunt out of these guys, I might be a good 7 or 8 pounds less because I'm gonna sweat my weight up. They're really cool. They got these little front pockets. You got some shell little pockets here that you can put your shells in there. Something that I forgot to mention in the other video, and I gotta say it on this one. On the refugees that I'm gonna be hunting at and where I got the drawings at, you cannot have in your possession more than 25 shells at a time. The idea behind that law was that it gives the opportunity to the birds to have a chance, and it also gives other hunters that are seasoned and they're really good hunters the opportunity to have a more enjoyable hunt, because you don't have people just going crazy and blasting and shooting just because they have the shells and being able to shoot. So since I have to work to go and get another box, so it's gonna make me have to be a little bit more picky in choosing the right shots, and so I don't waste the shells, not just because of the price of the shells, but also because if I run out, then I know I'm gonna have to walk like a crazy person to go and retrieve another box of shells. So this guy has a clip-on straps. Have a little bit of neoprene there to give you a little bit of comfort, and you don't have this strap just nailing on your shoulder. Comes also with a little pouch, an internal pouch, where you can put, some belongings, maybe, wallet or snacks, or comes with a little belt so you can tie this up in the waders and you're not flying around with the waders. They're not swimming around your body. These things have a lot of insulation, and it's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be hunting in weather that is probably around 75 to 90 degrees, so I'm gonna be sweating my face off. Probably for the next season I can give you a full review of what this does, how they perform. Hopefully they don't have any leaks or anything like that, and I can give you guys a better a better opinion on what's going on. I haven't used them in water yet, so I guess we'll find out. So let's move on. So that's the waders, Thai weed wader. I'm gonna put the link in the description on everything that I got and where I got it and all the websites and whatnot. So if it's helpful to you, you can go and check it out. What else do we got? Okay, so let's go with the pants. As I said earlier, for me, budget was really important. I didn't have tons of money to flush on a lot of gear, and there was a lot of gear that I needed to acquire, so I didn't have anything. No camo, no nothing. I went to Midway USA, and that was at the end of the last season. At the end of the last season, they dropped the prices quite a bit, so I was able to pick up a set, but it was these pants, which once again, when the pants got here, I realized these things are super insulated. They're super fat, and I'm probably gonna sweat my face off. After all said and done, in between the pants, the shirt, and a jacket, I think that I spent tops 120 bucks with everything. And once again, I know that you can find things used in other areas, maybe online, but I have bad experiences in the past with that, so it wasn't an option for me. Plus, all the investments that I did for this season, I want gear that is gonna last, due to the fact that this is not something that I'm gonna try and then I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm done. This is not for me. I don't like this. So I'm gonna commit to this. I got this. Maybe in the future, if I need to go hunting in an area where there's a little bit more of chill weather, they're gonna come really handy. So plenty of pockets. Got plenty of room to put stuff in there, shells and whatnot, belongings in the back. You've got a couple of pockets as well. They're kind of like a cargo format, so you got pockets on the side. But once again, as I said, these things have a lot of is designed for cold weather hunting. Once again, live and learn, try things out and learn. I know that in the future I'm probably hook up with some people or go and travel and go hunting in other areas, and that will, I already got the pants and the jacket. So this is the shirt. So they came also from Midway USA. It's the same print. I'm sorry, but I can't remember what this print is. It's Real Tree. I think that this is the Max 1 XT, and long sleeve. This is I'm gonna more likely use this because there's gonna be tons of mosquitoes. So it's one of those like materials. It's really thin, so it's gonna help with the sweating and whatnot, and keep me a little bit away from the mosquito, even that I have a plethora of cans of repellent. But yeah, so I got that shirt, no pockets, no nothing. Got that. I got my jacket, and once again, this jacket is from the same collection of the pants, so it's really warm inside, have a lot of insulation inside. Midway USA. It was really reasonably priced. It was the end of the season, so compared to other brands, I cannot have any comparison points right now because I haven't tried any other brands. I haven't tried anything. This is the first time me acquiring this type of gear, so no clue. But it got quite a few pockets. You can put other stuff in there. The jacket it feels really well built. Really comfortable. That's that. While on a trip to Tennessee with the family, I was lucky enough that my brother-in-law Tyler and John, you guys, thank you so very much. The only Bass Pro Shop that I have close to me is almost 3 hours away. So nah, not 3 hours away. It's 2 hours away. They were nice enough to give me a ride to Bass Pro Shop in Tennessee, and since I was going to do some dove hunting, I cannot wear those pants because I was going to pass out. And the areas here where the dates that I went dove hunting here, we're talking that at 5 in the morning we were sleeping at 89 degrees. If I would have put those things on, I probably would have made it from 5 in the morning to 5:15 and then passed out, and somebody would have to retrieve my body. I was able to go to, as I said, to Bass Pro Shop, and I was able to get me more suitable pants for going dove hunting that really liked. These are Cabelas brand, super inexpensive, cargo format, got pockets everywhere, really breathable. I have to say, when I went dove hunting, these things were really nice. Like I could feel breeze. I didn't sweat a lot. It got really hot, which we'll probably talk about that later. But I ended up getting really sick because of the heat. I don't play really well with heat. Yeah, these guys did the trick really well. The pockets held a lot of stuff, and it was, as I said, for compared to what other pants, Camo wise and different brands and stuff like that, what they cost. For me, it wouldn't be justifiable to spend $200 on a pair of pants, since I don't know why the $200 pen is going to be better than the $50 pants, because I haven't tried them. I have never been hunting or doing anything like that, so I have no reference of why one is going to be worth it more than the other one, besides the fact that it might be more for cold weather or whatnot. But there we are. So I got these pants, and they work tremendous. They're tremendous. So I got also for that dove hunt, which I'm gonna end up using also on the duck hunts, I got a really cheap Blaze Camo shirt. I think the thing was probably $13. So I got that shirt. Just a regular cotton shirt. Oh, this is interesting. After I got the waders and everything, I went to Bass Pro Shop with my brothers-in-law. I started thinking, okay, so if I put either of these two pants, logically, the first ones are way too thick, but even if I put these pants on with the waders, then I'm gonna drop my weight quite faster. So I was like, I need something that I can wear under the waders, because I'm not gonna be going command on those things, that will make me sweat a little bit less. So I found these guys that look like leggings, but they're camo, and it was really cool because they were super cheap, really nice material, doesn't make you sweat as much. So I'm gonna be wearing these under my waders and see what happens. When the season is over, I'm gonna be able to give you a review for most of this gear, like after I used it and figure out what works for me, what doesn't work, what is convenient and what not. As of right now, there's not much that I can tell you. So moving along, I got this one at Turner's Sportsman here in Southern California. This was amazing. This is made by Browning, and this in my dove hunt was actually super cool. So it comes with two pouches on the sides, which you can put your shells in there. For me, it was kind of cool because I got my shells in one side and my empty shells after I fire them on the other one. And then you got a middle pouch where you put your harvest birds in, so you don't have to be like constantly moving back and forward. So it was kind of cool. The only thing that I'm gonna have to do to this is that I'm gonna have to put some padding on the strap, since it kind of like gets in your skin really heavily. So that's that. This came with my blind bag, and the blind bag you're gonna see in the next video. This came with the blind bag as a set, and it was a hand warmer with a blind bag and a thermos. And you can put your hands and keep them warm. You have one zipper in there. Cool thing is that you can attach these also. Like if you have, in case of the waders, I got in the waders like a couple of clips, I can attach it there, and you can keep your hands in there warm. Fortunately for me, I probably won't be using this on this season. Probably not gonna need that, but hey, it comes in a set. If I'm remembering correctly, I think that I paid like, it was probably close to $60 for the blind bag and these and the thermos that I'm gonna show you when I do the video of my blind bag and the rest of my gear. But as for camo clothing and everything, that's what I got. The reasons what I got, I'm gonna link all on the description. I'm gonna link all the websites where I got everything, so you guys can have an idea of what you're gonna be, what the fluctuation in prices are gonna be. I know for a fact that if you buy after the season is over on those websites, since the season is over and you're gonna wait another year, so if right after the season closes, you can actually probably get some of the things new for a way cheaper price. So that's that when it comes to the camo stuff. On my next video I'm going to be talking about decoys and my blind bag, and that's about it. Thank you so very much for stopping by. If this was somewhat helpful to you, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's going to be more stuff coming. Thank you very much for stopping by. Pancho out.